What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We're back with Sammy. She's in her work clothes today, in her work jacket. Very nice. Or is that a dress or a jacket? Looks like a jacket. Might be a jacket.
This a blazer.
Blazer. That's right. I'm not fashionable. I'm not very fashionable, so I forget those kinds of things. Yes, it's a blazer. So thanks for coming after work. That's nice of you. And we will be talking about influencers. We're on part 2, and you will be able to see in the description down below, you'll be able to find part 1, if I remember to put it there, which hopefully I will. So let's go. And let's go through the pre-reading vocabulary preview again.
Okay. First reading, or I can answer.
You can answer. Yeah, whatever you want to do, whichever you prefer. You can either go through. Oh, do you mean read the text? Whichever you want to do. It's your call.
Okay. I will read and answer.
So read the text. One. Okay. Gotcha.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
The vocabulary review.
Okay.
1. Generate. Mm-hmm. Letter E, to produce, to make.
Mm-hmm.
2. Encourage. Mm-hmm. Encourage. Letter I, to try to make a person believe that something is a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
3. Categorize. Letter B, to put into groups.
Mm-hmm.
4. Which. Letter L. Okay. The total number of people who see an ad or social media content. 5. Stand out. Letter A, to appear different from others, to be unique.
Okay. Unique. Yeah, that's unique. Top 10. Unique is top 10 for difficulty. And then advanced pronunciation here. So some people say different, but most people cut out the E. Different. Just two syllables.
Okay. To appear different from others.
Yep.
To be unique.
Unique.
Okay. Unique is unique.
Unique is unique. Very good. I like it. So you want to know, I have, you know how I have my little jokes and stuff? I have a little joke for that. And this is one joke that I tell to help people remember that no one has ever laughed at. Okay. So I want to warn you, this is a bad joke. No one has ever laughed at this joke, but I think it helps. Okay.
Okay.
So how do you catch a weird rabbit? How do you catch
a weird habit? I don't know habit.
Okay, habit this isn't habit. Habit is something you do regularly. That's your habit, right? This is rabbit. Rabbit is the little animal with the ears. Dong, dong, like
here, habit is similar.
This isn't habit. This is rabbit.
Rabbit is animal.
Habit was with an H. Animal. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Habit. So if you say the rabbit has a habit of eating my garden. The rabbit has a habit of eating in my garden. So then that would be
habit. How do you catch a weird habit?
Nope, not habit. Remember, when is ha in English? Never.
Never. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Rabbit. How do you catch a weird rabbit? I don't know.
So here you go. So what you have to know is to sneak up on is to to hide and then to try and catch someone, is to sneak up on someone. So unique up on him, because
unique?
it should be you sneak up on him, but since he's weird, he's unique. So unique up on him.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Okay.
But
so the reason that I tell you that is so that you remember unique up on him and not unique up on him.
Unique
Up on him.
Sneak.
Yeah.
Unique.
That's it.
It's weird. It's unique.
It's weird. It's unique. Exactly. Yeah. Weird or strange or unique.
But I don't think funny.
No one does. But it works. I hope it works. I think it works. But no, it's not. It's one of those. It's what we call a dad joke.
Yeah.
In English right now, if you look, if you see like posts on Instagram and stuff, you can see stuff, or in series, they talk about dad jokes, which are jokes that dads tell that aren't funny. That's pretty much most of my jokes. Are dad jokes.
Okay. Unique.
Maybe it doesn't work.
Yes. Unique. Okay. Six.
Yes.
Target audience. Right? Target audience. Audience.
Not target. There's no you. It's just audience. Yeah.
Target audience.
Yeah, audience.
Audience. Target audience.
Make the D a little bit lighter, like almost a D in Portuguese. Audience. Well, it's almost an R in Portuguese. Audience.
Target audience.
Okay.
Letter J. The likely consumers of a product or service.
Product. Yep.
Or service. 7. Campaign.
Campaign.
Campaign. Letter C. A series of advertising a series of advertising messages that help promote a brand or product.
Product. Messages.
Messages.
A jizz. No. Let's do backwards. So jizz. Suggest. Messages. Advertising messages. That's it.
Okay. Oh my God. 8. Exposure.
Very close. You put an extra R in there. So exposure. Not poor. I'm hearing exposure.
Exposure.
Yeah.
Exposure. Letter K.
Letter what?
K.
Letter K.
K. The condition of experience or being in contact with something.
Experiencing. Five syllables. Experiencing. That's it.
Experiencing. Or being in contact with something. 9. Diversity. Diversity. Letter D. A large variety.
Close. Variety. Ay, ay, ay. Variety.
A large variety.
Yep.
Niche.
Yeah. So the fancy people say niche and the regular people say niche. So it's up to you.
Niche. Letter G. A small section of the market dedicated to a specific product or service.
Product. Uh-huh.
Or service.
Mm-hmm.
11. Agent. Letter F. A person who manages the business affairs of someone else.
Okay, so manages.
Yeah. Manages the business affairs of someone else.
Mm-hmm.
12. H. A consumer. Client. Letter H. A consumer.
A customer. Mm-hmm. Very good.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, let's read. Do you want me to read first or do you want to read first? Me first?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Reading influencers, helping companies access online audiences. An influencer is a person who generates interest in something by posting about it on social media. Influencers are found across networking sites such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. They are often experts in a certain industry and have a large audience. Influencers encourage people to buy products, and they often promote companies, causes, and ideas through their social media channels. Influencers are categorized according to the number of followers they have on a single social media platform. A mega influencer is someone who has more than 1 million followers. Macro influencers have somewhere between 10,000 and 1 million followers, and micro influencers have between 1,000 and 10,000 followers. Many companies work with influencers to sell their products. This is called influencer marketing. Fashion, beauty, food, travel, fitness, and technology are some of the most common industries to make use of influencers. Popular influencers such as Huda Kattan, beauty, Gigi Hadid, fashion, and Salt Bae, food, have over 50 million followers each on social media. Working with influencers can give brands huge reach and help them stand out in the crowded digital marketplace. Companies may choose a specific type of influencer depending on their goals or their target audience. Large companies often employ well-known celebrities as the face of brand awareness campaigns. Celebrities are often mega influencers who enjoy tremendous popularity, which gives the brand lots of exposure in different markets. Mega influencers, however, tend to be costly to hire. Furthermore, the size and diversity of their following limit their ability to engage on a personal level. Companies may choose to hire macro influencers instead, as they can help target a particular audience. Macro influencers are often industry specialists with followers who share their passions. They are also professional content creators producing their own high-quality vlogs, blogs, and podcasts. And YouTube videos. Don't forget YouTube videos. Some companies may look to micro-influencers to expand their customer base. Although micro-influencers tend to have a relatively small reach, their audience is very specific. Micro-influencers are often regular people who have an interest or expertise in a particular industry or niche. They build close relationships with their audience, meaning they are highly trusted. They are also readily available to companies, unlike macro and mega influencers, who often have an agent to help manage their clients. If you owned a company and money were no object, which type of influencer would you use?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, your turn.
An influencer is a person who generates interest in something by posting about on social media.
About it on
social media. Media.
Yes. So so this word again here. So we have, just like we had before, what was that word that we had? Different, right? So it's spelled as if it's different, but we pronounce it different. We have the same thing here. Instead of, it's spelled interest, but most people say interest. Yeah.
Generate interest in something by posting about it on social media. Influencers are found across networking sites such as sites.
And found. Found. Yeah.
Found. Influencers are found. Good. Influencers are found across networking sites. Influencers are found across networking sites such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTuber
is me.
Yes. YouTube and Twitter. They are often experts in a certain industry and have a large audience. Influencers encourage people to buy.
Encourage.
Influencers encourage people to buy products.
Ducks, like products.
Okay. Influencers encourage people to buy.
Encourage.
Influencers encourage people to buy products.
Perfect.
And they often they often promote companies, causes, and ideas through right?
No, through, you're right. Yeah.
Through their social media channels. Influencers are categorized according to the number of followers they have on a single social media platform. A mega influencer is someone who has more than 1 million followers. Macro influencers have somewhere between 10,000,
yeah.
10,000 and 1 million followers. And micro influencers have between
microwave.
Micro influencers have between 1,000 and 10,000 followers.
Okay, so I know you can do TH, so don't get lazy. Not 1,000 and 10,000, 1,000 and 10,000.
1,000 and 10,000 followers.
There you go.
Many companies work with influencers to sell their products. This is called influencer marketing. Fashion, beauty, food, travel, fitness, and technology are some of the most common industries to make use of influencers. Popular influencers such as Huda Kattan, beauty, Gigi Hadid, fashion, and Salt Bay, food. Salt Bay, food, have over 50 million followers each.
How many?
50.
50, yeah.
50 million followers each on social media. Work with influencers working with influencers can give brands hug, reach, and help.
A hug?
Huge.
Huge. So that's how the way that the first way that you said it was hug, which is right, give somebody a hug. The second way when you said huge is how Donald Trump says it. He says it was huge, but it's actually huge. Yeah, but Donald Trump says huge.
Huge, right?
Yes.
And can give brands huge reach and help them stand out in the crowded digital marketplace. Companies may choose a specific type of influencer depending on their goals or their target audience.
Yep.
Large companies often employ well-known
Yep.
celebrities as the face of brand awareness campaigns. Okay. Brand awareness campaigns.
Like Apple.
Campaigns. Brand awareness campaigns. Celebrities are often mega influencers who enjoy tremendous.
So remember us, like not famous, but famous.
Tremendous.
Yep.
Who enjoy tremendous popularity.
How do you say the without the ity? Someone who is, if you say she is very what? She is very
popular.
So popularity.
Okay. Who enjoy tremendous popularity.
Good. Yep.
Which gives the brand lots of exposure in different markets.
So then remember different. So we're working on advanced pronunciation is different. Yep.
In different. Okay. Mega influencers, however. I love a however.
I know you do. You do. You just smile whenever you see however.
Yes,
you get a big smile.
I like
something about that word just makes you feel good.
Mega influencers.
You know what you should do? You know how you can do the stitching and put words? You should do a cross stitch of however and put it up on your wall. Yeah. Yes. However, people be like, why however? It just makes me feel good.
Mega influencers, however, tend to be costly to hire. Furthermore, the size and diversity of their following limit their ability to engage on a personal level. Companies may choose to hire macro influencers instead, as they can help target a particular audience. Target a particular audience. Macro influencers are often industry specialists. Industry
just specialists.
specialists.
Nope, not X. No, there's no E, there's no X, just industry specialists.
Industry specialists.
There you go. So I think you're thinking of the word especially, right? Especially that, which is a word, but it's not what we have here.
Specialists.
Uh-huh.
With followers who share their passions.
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 Mm-hmm.
Their passions. They are also professional content creators. Producing
Content creators.
Content. Professional content. Professional. Oh my God.
There you go.
They are also professional content creators, producing their own producing their own high quality blogs and podcasts and videos.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. They forgot me. They forgot me.
Some companies may look to microwave. I remember it.
There you go.
Some companies may look to micro influencers to expand their customer base. Although micro influencers tend to have a I don't know.
Close. Relatively. That's why you were trying to say real and it was messing up the rest. So relatively.
Relatively.
Mm-hmm.
Have a relatively small reach.
Just be careful, not small.
Small
like sapo. Small
reach.
Mm-hmm.
Their audience is very specific.
Same thing here. So it's very common
specific
to say their audience for Brazilian English speakers to say is very specific, but there's no it's just very specific. Very specific.
Very specific.
That's it.
Micro-influencers are micro-influencers are often regular people. Regular people who have an interest.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Have an interest or expertise in a particular industry or niche. Industry in a particular industry or niche.
Yeah, so then you combine the two. So usually it's either niche or niche. Usually it's E with sh or I con ch with ch.
Niche.
Yeah. Niche or you put the two different ones. I've never heard that. It might be, it might be an option. It could be an option. Some people might say it. I've never heard it.
It's
your
better.
option. There we go. It's Samila's new option. I'm going to start using it and see if people start listening to me.
Niche. Okay. Industry or niche?
Well, better? No, it's niche. niche. Or niche.
Niche.
There you go.
Industry or niche.
Okay, well, you can go with it. That's your new one, though. That's the new one.
They build close relationships with their audience, meaning they are highly trusted.
They build what? I didn't hear it. I didn't catch it. They build
close relationships.
I thought for a second you said closed, but okay, we're good.
They build close relationships with their audience, meaning they are highly trusted. They are also readily.
Yeah, so this is not fair because usually it's read, right? If it's just read, right? But how do you say when, for example, your husband says, let's go, and you say, okay, when you're prepared to go, you say, I'm ready.
I'm going.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Right? But so it's spelled read, but it's so it's ready. So here is readily. Readily.
They are also readily available to companies.
Yep.
To companies, unlike macro and mega influencers who often have an agent.
Yep.
An agent. I don't know. Have an agent.
That's it. That's easy. It's easier that way, right? Have an agent.
Have an agent to help manage their clients. If you wanted
no. So there's no W at the beginning. There's a W after the O. So you said if you won't, but it's if you owned.
If you owned a company and money were no object, I would like.
Let me have that situation.
Yes.
Let me try.
Okay, no object. Which type of influencer would you use?
Which one would you use, do you think?
All of them.
All of them? Yeah,
yes.
if money's no object, why not?
Money is not a problem.
Right? Yeah. Right? So then you could do marketing in different, you can do one line with macro, micro, mega, you do, different. Yeah, why not? Makes sense.
And you?
Well, I am currently working with a macro influencer, right? So I'm going to name drop Inawada for people from Tocantins. They know who Inawada is. So I'm working with her and I'm loving it. It's working out better than I ever expected. So I would say if I had all the money in the world, I would probably just work with Inawada, but I would say mega influencer because it's working so well. I wouldn't want to, I don't need to throw money anywhere else. I just, just go with Inawada because it's working perfectly.
Okay. Comprehension. Discuss these questions in pairs and write the answers in your notebook. What are some characteristics of influencers? The influencers are communicativities.
Okay, are communicative?
Communicative divas, right? No?
Divas?
Communicatives.
No, no, because remember, what kind of word is communicative? Is it a verb? Is it a noun?
Noun.
Is it? So they are.
Here is a adjective.
Adjective. Do we have plural adjectives? Do we say 2 blues chairs?
No.
No, and that's why.
Communicative.
So it's going to be communicative, exactly.
Okay, the influencers are communicative.
Good.
Expert in something and have a good number of followers.
A little bit more open at the beginning. Like fall. Kite.
Followers.
Followers.
Mm-hmm. 2. Something more? I don't know.
I would say they have to be they have to be able to present themselves well, either by being truly like empathetic, or by being fake. I mean, being, they have to present themselves at least. Either they have to be genuinely empathetic, genuinely friendly, or they have to present themselves as friendly and empathetic and those kinds of things. So, I think I'm almost, I'm sure many of them have like a character that they play as the influencer. Okay. And then there are some people, there are many people who are genuine, that are genuinely how they are when they're doing those kinds of things. But I think there are many that just, it's like, here's my character when I'm in front of it's just like on TV. Here's my character when I'm in front of the camera doing my content, and then I'm different when I'm away.
A little the actor.
A little what?
I don't know. Não é bem o que eu quero dizer. Pouco de atriz, ator.
Yeah, so a little bit of acting. A little bit of acting.
A little bit acting.
Of acting.
Of acting. A little bit of acting.
And that's when I teach, like when I teach my intensive classes in front of 20 students, that's how I am. I do a little bit of acting. Because it's, to me, it's like because I used to be in theater when I was in high school, and I loved it. I loved presenting. I loved being, I'm a Leo. So I loved presenting. I loved acting. So it's just like that. It's almost like, I mean, it's still me, I'm not different, but I'm a very different person when I'm teaching 20 people than when I'm teaching you, for example. And I don't think I'm necessarily fake when I teach 20 people, but it gives me energy. It energizes me, and I'm more expressive, and I'm more, I'm just more like an actor, like you're saying.
Yeah, but we know you are good actor, right?
A good actor. Well,
yes.
I could be. I think I could
so.
be. I think I could be. I think if I worked at it, but I don't have any opportunities to work at it. So I think there's a possibility that I could be, but we'll see. Someday, maybe Global or SBT or if somebody record or what, if one of them gives me a call and says, hey,
Netflix?
We're going to Netflix. Well, that might be a little bit too high, but I did one time about 5 years ago, I had a dream that I was in a global soap opera. Soap opera, novella. I had a dream that I was acting in a global soap opera that was a period piece that happened in the 1870s. And everybody was wearing old clothes, like the 1800s with the hats and the big ties, and it was amazing. I was so happy. And then I woke up and I was like, no, I want to go back.
Yeah. Interesting.
So I was like, maybe that's a sign. Maybe God's giving me a sign that I'm going to be in a global soap opera. I doubt it. Who knows?
Sure. What are the different types of influencers, and how are they categorized? They are categorized according to the number of followers and according to the area, the niche.
The niche.
Such as the, oh my God, niche?
Niche.
The niche.
Okay.
Niche.
Okay.
Such as fashion, business, food, travel. Travel.
Entrepreneurial is a big one right now.
Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurial.
I don't know.
Empreendedor.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. That's huge. I mean, I follow tons of entrepreneurs on TikTok, I follow a lot of also, it's funny, but I follow a lot of Instagram influencers on Instagram, like people that say how to do Instagram, like,
yes,
what kinds of posts to do, how many reels to
yes.
do, those kinds of things. I follow a lot of those. Most of the people I follow is that, really.
3. Why might companies choose influencer marketing?
Marketing.
Because the influencer can enable greater reach and engagement.
Engagement.
Engagement. 4. Why might a company choose to
just
work?
real quick though, and it's also in some cases, like in my case, it's much more effective. It has been much more effective for me to use an influencer than it was to use like, I tried Google ads, I tried Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all of those things. And so far it has been much more effective because it's personal. Like when we're on Instagram and we see an ad, like I buy courses sometimes and tools, but only if they're like under 20 reais. You know what I mean? I only buy things that are under 20 reais if I'm shown it, because there are 3 things you have to have. You have to know, like, and trust. In order to buy, you have to know the seller, you have to like the seller or like what they're selling, and then you have to trust them. So trust.
I don't understand anything.
Okay. So you have to,
no.
You have to know. So if I'm going to buy something, no, conhecer.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So if I'm on Instagram, if an ad comes up, there are 3 things that have to happen. I have to know who that is. I have to like either the seller, the person selling, or the product, and I have to trust them. The third one is I have to trust them. I have to trust that it's a good product. I have to trust that they're going to deliver what I want or what I need.
When I buy the product, for example.
When you buy anything, like even if you go to the grocery store and you buy milk, you have to
product, service,
right? Yeah, anything, yeah, any kind of purchase. So in that case, the followers, like Inawada, for example, she has all of these followers that already know, like, and trust her. So when she tells them about me, they automatically, most of them automatically know, like, and trust me because they know, like, and trust her.
Now I understand all about it. Interesting.
Yeah.
There are three
keys.
etapas.
3 keys. 3 steps or 3 keys. Yeah.
3 steps. Interesting. Yes, this makes sense. Right? And I think the influencer can be more objective. Connect the seller with the consumer.
Exactly. They can connect the seller with the consumer. Absolutely. That's the goal. And because it's more humanized, because if you just see an ad on Instagram or on Google, you don't know, like, and trust that ad unless it's maybe the second or third time you've seen it. If you've seen it repeatedly, then you might do that, but it's more human, It's because you have a humanized relationship with that influencer, because you follow that influencer. Why? Because either you like their content, you know them, you like their content, and you trust that if they tell you something, that it's not just like they're not just selling you something, but they actually are passing something to you that they also would use or that they like.
I already buy something.
Bought
something. That influencer shared.
Right.
Food, dress, shoes.
Right. Yeah. It's especially common. I think it's especially common among women. I think women
Yes.
I think women use influencers. It seems to me much more than
Yes.
men.
Yes. For why might a company choose to work with which type of
No, not which, with each.
with which
No, so no W. So with each.
with okay, with each
with each.
With
So
each.
try yeah, make it like it's one word, with each type.
Work with each type of influencer. To reach to target audience.
Yeah, so target an audience or their audience or
their audience. To reach their audience.
Oh, so reach the target. If you put the target audience, that works too. I didn't understand. Okay, so reach the target audience. That makes sense.
The target audience.
Okay. Yeah, that's black and white, right? That's what they want. They want, well, okay, so but each type, so there are 3 types though, right? So why do they use, for example, mega influencers? When do they use mega influencers?
When?
So mega influencers, they use
with I had a big hotel.
Okay.
Hotel 5 stars.
5-star hotel.
And the mega influencer can be possibility. The more person.
So they have the possibility.
They have, yes.
Of reaching more people.
Yes. Okay. Macro influencers. I don't remember.
So macro influencers are the ones that are from 10,000 to 1 million. So mega are above 1 million and macro are from 10,000 to 1 million. That's me. I'm from 10,000 to 1 million. And they are often industry specialists with followers who share their passions. They're also professional content creators.
Macro influencers can be influencer regional, right?
Regional, sure. Very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe macro influencers can be possibly divulgação, como seria?
That would be like, I just drew a blank. Like getting the word out. Yeah, sharing.
Share about the shopping mall.
Right.
For example.
Yeah, because their audience isn't so big that it's just random.
Yes.
But it's big enough that it's a big audience, but it's not like, one person over here who has nothing to do with these people over here that have nothing to do with you as a business. Yeah. It's a little bit more focused, but there's enough people to make a difference. Yes. What about micro influencers?
Micro. And can be share about I don't know, about routine, about food, for example.
Sure. That works. Yeah, and the thing about that is that, they usually have a small, it's under 1,000, but the cost, like if I were like if you were a micro influencer, if I used you as a micro influencer, I could, instead of like, so for some mega influencers, they pay, you pay like 10,000 reais for 10 posts. You pay like 1,000 reais per post. That's a mega influencer. But if it's a micro influencer, like for some, like you, for example, if I were to use you as a micro influencer, I could say, hey, I'll give you a free sandwich if you post it on social media. That's all I have to do. You're much cheaper.
Yes.
You don't have the same reach, but my cost is much lower.
Yes. This can be a change, permuta.
Yeah. So an exchange. Yeah, you can do. It's also, we also use the word barter. So
barter.
When you barter, you trade services or trade products or services.
So these can be bartered. Right?
Yeah, it can be bartered. Yeah.
Bartered.
Well, it can be a barter, or it can be bartered. So because to barter is a verb, and it's also a noun.
Bartered.
Bartered
can be can be bartered.
Bartered. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Let's take a quick look at our friends. Let's see if there's any. Oh, Rafael's back. Nice. So we have Gilson's here. Ilma's here. Hi, Ilma. Good to see you. Rafael is here, and we are live. Are you going live? It should. Oh, that might have been before we started. So hi, thanks for coming, you guys, and we will be back again with. Let me see how much more we have. Yeah, we'll probably have 2 more classes of influencers, and then we'll be on to something else. Thank you very much again, Sammy. I love that you let me show these to the world. That is so courageous. That's awesome.
No problem.
And I'll see you maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day.
Maybe.
Whenever. Samila works so hard that she can only, like, we had to change this morning's class because she was so busy to change it to. That's what happens.
Thank you for it.
Yeah, when you're a genius in your work, then they work you all the time. So thank you very much. And until next time, everybody, I'm Teacher Willie. This is Sammy. Keep